we have this like knee-jerk thing. We want to say, oh, that's great, or that's beautiful. And by the time our kids are about 3 or 4, if that's what we've done the whole time, they're going to come up and ask for that. They're going to come up and say, is that pretty? That kind of thing. Okay. What you can do that is very fulfilling for the child without the praise is to speak from how they feel. That a child would even come up to you and say that, I'm going to go, you must really like that picture. And then I'll go straight into the details. I'll go straight into what they did about it that shows up on that paper to me. And if I can see how they did it by the heavy marks and the fast, you can tell if that's fast or slow or careful. I can go right into those details about it. If they've done the little cherry tree and it's got 12 cherries on it, you know that child spent some time on those cherries. So that's where I would go. There's 12 cherries on that tree. Look at that. How's that feel? Doesn't that feel pretty good? Do I have to say they're pretty cherries? No. No, the kid likes those. You really, man, you like cherries. You like them. And then they'll tell you, yeah, you know, my rainbow, look at my rainbow. And you go, oh, you think that's really pretty. Because the child is telling you they do. That is the way to go with that. And it's also theirs that you're speaking their opinion, what they're showing you it to be. They're saying what they're thinking, really. And if you're wrong, they will tell you. That's the beauty of it. And you'll say like, oh, you know, the way they show you, and they go, look, I did a rainbow. And you go, oh, you look at their little face, they're smiling. You think that's really pretty. You like all those colors. And then you know if you're dealing with like a perfectionist child that goes, yeah, but look, I made a mistake right there. And then you can say like, you wanted it to be just perfect, and that little mistake really bothered you. You wanted it to be just right. Totally different than opinion here. Not like, oh, no, it's fine just the way it is. Not, you know, because it's not. The child even made a point to bring it up. It's not fine. It's not fine at all. So it's the complete validation, I'm as enthusiastic about it as the child is about it. If the child's bringing something very quietly and kind of does a, you know, like that, like, oh, you wanted me to see that. I'm not going to jump all over it and say, oh, you're excited about this, because they're not. You know, you kind of want me to see that. Looks like you put some work into that part. They're going to tell me about it if it's important, and that might be all it takes for them to feel safe enough to tell me about it. You know, maybe they're concerned about my judgment. That's what they're used to. So you're going to interact with the child right where they are. Again, it's to say what you see. It's totally in your vocal expression. It's in your body language. It's in everything that's a match for what's coming at you. And this is what's so wonderful about this. I'm one of those people that think you have to know everything. This is the eraser part. This is the undo. It's best if you know nothing. You know, the less that you count on from what you know, the better in these moments, because it's all coming from the child. Anything that I know blocks what they're going to tell me. So it's like blank slate as I can get, and what's coming from there, and now I'm not even in my head at all. I'm reading the child. I'm looking over there, I'm listening with my ears and my eyes to what's in front of me, and they're going to tell me everything I need to know, every single child. I don't need any background.